Hello and thanks for joining us, 2K sports fans, for another exciting presentation of NBA basketball. With Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. First for the Heat, Chalmers and D-Wade are the guards. And playing at the 5, the always versatile 6'11" star big man, able to score inside and out, Bosh. Then it's LeBron James, and it's Haslem in at the 4. And for Atlanta, Teague and Lou Williams, the backcourt. And holding down the middle, a tremendously hard-working and versatile big man out of the Dominican Republic, Horford. Then there's Korver, and it's Millsap in at the power forward position.
The Southeast Division pretty top-heavy last year, but the Hawks, while not having a real chance to win the title, managed to finish second to the Heat in the division.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. Chalmers against Teague. Now the feed to Korver. Wide open. And that one's good. Korver's got the first points up on the board tonight here for Atlanta. And for the Hawks, Clark, as you were talking about, taking care of business, going 11-5 against the rest of the Southeast. Steve, they've always seemed to find a way into the top 3 spots of the division when it's all said and done.
Well, Kevin, I mean, let's be honest. This is, not the toughest division ever. I mean, Charlotte and Washington have been really bad. Orlando was horrific last season. So, yeah, that number sounds great, but come on.
And here is Williams. After Dwayne Wade hitting the 3, Teague gets a screen from Millsap. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Pass to Williams from 13. That's good on the jump shot. Williams has got his first basket of the night.
Heat head coach Erik Spoelstra worked his way up from the very bottom in that organization. I mean, he got his start as a video coordinator, and through years of hard work and dedication has really become an outstanding coach.
Wade passes to Haslem. Bosh, a screen on Williams, 4 on the shot clock. The offensive rebound. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
The Heat shooting their first free throw of the evening. That one misses for Bosh. And back to Coach Erik Spoelstra as a guy who got his start as a video coordinator, picking the game apart. Steve, he's very comfortable with the new advanced stat movement, analytics in the NBA.
Yeah, and I've had a chance to speak with him quite a bit. He says that the way they use advanced stats is just as a conversation piece in the coaching room. Their analytics department will bring them various information, and it will force them to ask questions, which is very healthy for a coaching staff to do.
Now Haslem inside. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, really the heart and soul of this Miami team in a lot of ways, Udonis Haslem, born and raised in Miami. He's played his entire decade-long career with the Heat, and just a tough, hard-working guy and a locker room leader.
That's good from Haslem. And back to Haslem. He helped lift the Florida Gators program back to prominence. Took them all the way to the NCAA championship game, playing at center of all positions.
But was really heavy back then at Florida. And he had to lose a lot of weight before he was ready to play in the NBA. Went to Europe to play first. He's been the heart and soul of the Heat organization ever since.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Erik Spoelstra. And what'd you find out, Doris?
He talked about the impact that Horford can have on a game and how they'll have their work cut out for them dealing with him. He said Horford's just a complete ball player. He does all the things you want from a big man. He can shoot, handle, and pass. He's always a tough matchup, but it starts with matching his energy level. Kevin, we'll see if they have what it takes.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Here is Williams. The Heat getting the bucket. Offside Williams. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Well, Lewis Williams has 2 things working for him on the offensive end. First, he is lightning fast, and secondly, he shoots the ball so well that he's able to use a great pump fake, and he really keeps defenders guessing.
Well, and back to Williams, more turnover-prone last season than we're used to seeing.
Yeah, that's normally a strength of his, Kevin. High-volume offense without turning it over. Of course, he changed teams, so perhaps adjusting to the new system made him a little more mistake-prone.
Ray Allen is checked in for Dwayne Wade.
Boy, that was solid. I'll tell you, he's one of the best there is up there at the foul line.
Allen kicks to Chalmers. Fires from deep. Kicks it out to LeBron. And there's the pass to Chalmers. LeBron outside. Bosh heads the pick for LeBron. Tries again. No good.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Teague. No luck. And it's Miami the other way. LeBron outside. There's the dish to Chalmers. Bosh. Williams with the steal. Here is Korver. Back to Williams. From downtown. And James pulls it down. He feeds it to Chalmers. LeBron against Williams. LeBron gets to Haslem. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Korver dishes to Williams. He kicks it to Korver. 6 to shoot. Back to Williams. Feeds it to Korver. The 3 ball. Atlanta again missing. The Heat with the lead. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. And the basket by Chalmers.
And with the defense playing that well, the double clutch was the only way he was going to get that ball off.
Teague gets a screen from Horford. Teague the pass to Horford. Williams. Horford with the screen on Allen. Williams with the ball. And Bosh picks him up defensively. Gets the bucket.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
Miami's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. LeBron outside. Passes to Chalmers. Chalmers off the pick from James. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
You know, people look at Mario Chalmers and say he might not be your typical point guard. He's not a big-time penetrator or playmaker, but he's a good fit for the Heat with his active defense and spot-up shooting from long range. I think it's a hand-in-glove fit, actually.
He misses the free throw, and Chalmers, a 3-time All-American, NCAA champion his junior season at Kansas, received the Most Outstanding Player Award for that 2008 tournament.
Hit what was probably the biggest shot in Kansas history, the three-pointer that sent that game against Memphis into overtime that allowed the Jayhawks to go on and win that national championship.
Now here is Brand. Williams kicks to Millsap. Battier on him. Williams dishes to Millsap. And misses it off the right side of the rim. For Miami, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Chalmers off the pick from Bosh. The 3 from LeBron. Again, the miss by the Heat.
While not as dominant on defense as they were a year before, the Heat still were tough at that end of the court. The thing is, you could see them turn it on and turn it off when they needed to defensively, so they always managed to get the key stop when they needed it.
Here's Millsap, and that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. And that makes it a tie ball game.
The defenders have to be aware. They cannot allow him that position before he catches the ball.
You're exactly right, Steve. That is his domain.
Now here's Allen. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Bosh passes to LeBron. Bosh heads the pick for LeBron. Dishes it to Chalmers. And Kyle Korver picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And when you're coming off a title like the Heat are, there is, a natural tendency to cruise, but Clark, you said this, and Steve, I'm sure you want to comment on it. They can turn it up in a hurry.
Well, there's just so much athleticism on this team that if they want to press you in the half court, they usually can force turnovers, and if not, they can also sit back and play a more straight-up defensive style and be very effective that way as well.
Now here's Allen. It's back to Battier. The kick out to LeBron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Atlanta with the rebound. Tipped. To the middle. Here's Cole. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
Another lead change. How many of these are we going to have?
I don't know, Steve, but the momentum of this game has certainly swung like a pendulum.
Teague kicks to Williams. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. Williams has got 6.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Here's Cole. LeBron outside. Kicks to Allen. There's the 3. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one.
One of the great shooters in the history of the game. I mean, Ray Allen is just amazing with that deep range, incredible accuracy, and he can also put the ball on the deck a little bit once or twice, pull up jump shots, get to the foul line. Allen's just one of the most consistent scorers we've had in the game for a long time.
And he's rehearsed that motion for so long. It's automatic. I mean, it's something he can do in his sleep. He doesn't even think about the situation or the defender. He eyes his target and lets it fly.
Here's Andersen. And Ray Allen gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. John Jenkins checked in for the Hawks. Schroder comes in for Jeff Teague. Here's Schroder. Millsap a screen. Pass to Jenkins. He dishes it to Brand. The feed to Jenkins. 4 on the clock. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
The Hawks made the playoffs again, but ended up losing in the first round to the Pacers in 6 games. Dropped the first 2 in Indiana, won the next 2 in Atlanta, but it all ended when the Pacers got them in Game 6.
Well, and for the Hawks, it's been 6 consecutive seasons with basically this group. Certainly Joe Johnson left as a free agent to Brooklyn. But, Steve, they have yet to get past the second round in any of those playoff runs.
I think that's why they decided to part ways with Josh Smith and originally with Joe Johnson 2 seasons ago, just to make that next step, to start fresh. And they may take a dip here, but I think that the future does look bright.
Now here's Allen. He passes to Cole. Back to Allen. Heat moving the ball around. Here's Battier. Offline with his 3. The Hawks leading. Schroder passes to Carroll. Outside Millsap. Here's Schroder. He's guarded by Battier. Schroder kicks to Jenkins. Pass to Schroder. And in the posts. He's covered by Andersen. Out of bounds. Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. Here's Jenkins. Now the pass to Schroder. Millsap a screen. A second chance effort. Here's Brand. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. And Cole kicks to LeBron. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
You know, if there was no salary cap, no max contract in the NBA, you'd have to wonder what LeBron James would demand for his salary. I mean, he clearly is worth more than the maximum you can pay him because he's so far ahead of everybody else in the league in terms of talent. I think Kevin Durant is probably the only one who comes close to him in terms of a guy of that size and that ability.
Atlanta making a switch here. Horford's checked in. Here's Schroder. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And going back to the topic of max contracts, if those were higher relative to the cap, it might be harder to assemble the big 3-star trios we, for instance, see in Miami.
And, Kevin, I think that's where we're heading with the new CBA. It's going to be more and more difficult to put 3 max guys together. And so teams are kind of working their way through this new CBA, trying to figure out how they're going to structure their payrolls going forward.
Timeout called the Heat.
A lot of people thought the East would be a cakewalk for Miami last year, but Indiana made sure that wasn't going to be the case. What a series with the Pacers using their size and strength to pound Miami down low, and eventually the Heat were able to pull it out, but boy, was that a tough series.
Now here's LeBron. Cole off the pick from James. LeBron left side. Clock at 6. Battles through traffic and lays it in. And just to touch back on the Eastern Conference Finals, went to a Game 7 where Miami ran away with the game. But, you know, Clark, if it weren't for the heroics of LeBron earlier in the series, it could have been the Pacers that took on San Antonio in the finals.
You know, I was thinking a little bit about 2 former ABA teams meeting in the NBA Finals, but the Heat managed to steal Game 1, and I thought that proved to be the difference in the end. That was a game the Pacers had and didn't squeeze. But the way these 2 teams are constructed, they should be seeing a lot more of each other in the near future. And I think that's great for the league because whenever they meet up in the regular season or the playoffs, it's always been a battle the last couple of years.
Nice rivalry developing between those 2.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
A good one brewing there.
And here is Jenkins. Following the 3 from Ray Allen. Horford defended by Allen. Schroder off the pick from Horford. There's the dish to Brand. Passes it to Schroder. Ball's knocked loose. And now here comes Cole, leading the break. LeBron kicks to Allen, gets it to go. And it's a 4-point Miami lead.
Now that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
Now here is Brand. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Some solid defense from Battier.
They've got a narrow edge here in rebounding early on. You wonder how much that'll play going forward.
Well, I like the way they've set the tone. You know, they're going to have to continue to work at it, but rebounds will be key in this game, no question about it.
And Atlanta has possession. Shane Battier missing from long range. Brand, he's guarded by Battier. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. He feeds it to Carroll. Atlanta gets it back. Schroder kicks to Carroll. Pass to Schroder. Dishes it to Jenkins. Goes up again. Horford's shot is good. Horford's got his first 2 points of the night. 3 from the inbound. That misses. Would have kind of had it gone in. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Heat lead by 2. And we'll get things. And off we go. A close game now starting the 2nd quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
I was impressed with their transition game, guys. They really got out and ran the lanes.
Yeah, they did. I mean, no better way to get easy buckets than through fast breaks.
The Heat with the lead. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Guys, last year, Dwayne Wade set a career high for field goal percentage at over 52%. D-Wade said, quote, "Back when I had the team, I was the top player. I had to shoot shots I wasn't comfortable with. I made some, I missed a lot. I have a different role on this team. I don't have the ball all the time, so I need to take shots that come and understand which shots are my shots." Kevin, you gotta love the dedication to efficiency for the team's sake.
That's why he's a champion, Doris. Thanks. Schroder off a pick from Brand. Doubled by Haslem. Carroll kicks to Brand. 6 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. It's up a 3. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Chris Bosh is checked in for Shane Battier. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Wade outside. Bosh up on top. LeBron outside. LeBron gets the screen from Bosh. Wade right side. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by the Hawks. Horford's got his third rebound tonight. The Hawks trail by 4.
Well, Mike Budenholzer, you know, the new coach of the Hawks, spent 19 years with the San Antonio Spurs, including 17 as an assistant. Well, you couldn't ask for a better teaching ground than that.
Now, here's Chalmers. He's covered closely. Here's Haslem. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one is on Brand.
Boy, a pick was set at the perfect angle on the floor, and he used it nicely.
Well, that's a play we may see from them a few more times.
Why not? I mean, when it works, you go back to it. Make them stop you.
And back to Budenholzer, who's with the Spurs for 19 years. Steve, the Spurs, the winningest team in pro sports over the last 15 years.
Yeah, I'm glad that Budenholzer has finally gotten his chance. I played for him for 4 seasons. He's a guy who loves the game. He's very dedicated, hardworking, and has learned from probably the best coach in the NBA during his time in San Antonio. Tell you what, LeBron can absolutely soar in for the finish. I remember last year, the alley-oop in the conference finals against Indiana just almost put his head on the rim.
Air freight is a nickname we could dub LeBron James. I mean, he's an unstoppable force and an immovable object. Defensively, the strength, length, mobility. He can wall you up and lock you down and put you away.
Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Schroder. The three from Korver. That one goes. Korver's got 9.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. He gave him a wide open look there.
Bosh, a screen on Teague. And Chalmers kicks to LeBron. Wade for 3. Al Horford with the rebound.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off striding, off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Outside Teague. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Heat. LeBron's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And there's Mario Chalmers on the assist by Wade. He's got 5.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
And here is Jenkins. Wade with the defensive effort.
He's far too tentative in the paint, and even more so when the defender is up tight on him like that time. And as he has gained more experience in the league, Wade has taught himself to rely a bit more on his jump shot and a little less on attacking the rim. But still, you see his confidence really lies in his ability to attack the lane.
That was not a simple rebound. He made it look easy, but he did a good job embodying up his man.
On the wing, Dwayne Wade. Pass to Haslem. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
That is not a difficult pass. You'd think they could keep it in back.
So for the Hawks, Millsap comes in for Elton Brand. And Lewis Williams subbed in for John Jenkins. Millsap sets the pick for Williams. There's the triple. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. Atlanta again missing. The Heat leading by 5. He kicks it to Chalmers. Fires from the wing. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Wade, still a player who thrives on getting in the lane, Clark, and for his career, under 30% from long range.
Yeah, you know, his jump shot is more of a mid-range weapon, quite honestly. He loves the bank shot, loves the floaters, and is always looking to get somebody in the air with that pump fake. And usually, more times than not, guys bite, and he gets free throws.
He gets to the line, you're right.
For the last decade or so, Atlanta has been pretty consistent. Always seems to find a way to get to the playoffs, and part of that is they've been pretty good against the Eastern Conference.
The Hawks have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8. That's good from Williams. And for Atlanta last season, 29 wins against the rest of the conference. Steve, not an amazing total, but ending up over 500 usually gets you a playoff spot in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, and a lot of people worried that they would fall out of the picture last year after they traded away Joe Johnson. You know, they're not a team that can contend for a title, particularly not now with the departure of Josh Smith. But hey, they're relevant in the East, and they've got some good young talent.
And the basket by Chalmers.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
Williams kicks to Teague. Back to Williams. Korver. Feeds to Williams. It's good from about 19 feet. Williams has got 14 points.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Wade kicks to Chalmers. Fires for three. LeBron outside. Second chance shot. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there. A lot of people picked the Heat to run away with the East last year, and they were right on target. They were just so far and away better than any other team in the East that you just didn't see them losing much during the course of the season.
The Heat making a switch here. Battier's checked in. Like as you said, the Heat clinched the East pretty early and were able to rest up a lot of their players down the stretch. Steve, never easy to win when everyone expects you to win games, but the Heat didn't seem fazed by the pressure at all.
Well, this is a championship team, and I think once you win that first title, you get a different level of confidence, and that showed last season as Miami rolled to their second title in a row. You know, there aren't many guys like him, players who can accelerate to the rim and finish with a flourish more often than not.
The Hawks trail by three. Millsap left side. The jump hook, and that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got assist number 5 here tonight.
You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put an extra body on him, get some help when he barrels his way in close. He's such a good finisher. He needs more than one guy to defend him.
Wade dishes to Battier. Chalmers. Teague covering. 6 to shoot. Wade gets a screen from Bosh. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Well, if you're going to set a screen like that, you've got to make sure your feet are set.
I agree with you, and I thought maybe he was set that time, Steve. I thought it was a good screen on his part.
Teague kicks to Williams. Pass to Horford. He dishes it to Teague. Almost, but it rolls out. Miami's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. LeBron, no luck.
Well, his shot's been off today, no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is.
Williams passes to Teague. Horford with a screen on Chalmers. Now here is Horford. Millsap misses.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Bosh kicks to LeBron. Out to Battier. The 3. Shot is off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Teague gets a screen from Millsap. Teague dishes to Horford. Kicks to Korver. Millsap a screen on Wade. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
And the Heat making a change here. Allen's checked in. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, gentlemen, head coach Erik Spoelstra of the Miami Heat finally getting the respect he deserves now with their multiple championships. But his players, not afraid to rib him a little. Dwayne Wade said Spoelstra's favorite word, focus. Focus. He said, here's what it sounds like to play for my coach. Come on, guys, we have to focus. Next game. Come on, guys, it's about focus. Game 82. Guys, it's about focus. Kevin, it's all about that consistent message, right?
A steady hand, Doris. The players seem to really appreciate it. Poke loose and stolen by Jeff Teague. Stolen by Wade. That one rolling around and rims out. The Hawks trail by 4. Here's Teague. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Dwayne Wade.
Big step forward once again for Jeff Teague last season. He continued to up his scoring and assist totals and had one of his best years from the free throw line to date.
A different look for Miami. Chris Andersen has checked in for Bosh. LeBron comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Norris Cole in for Mario Chalmers.
Watch outside.
Battier kicks to LeBron. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That's his first foul. And Steve, back to Teague. He's working on that outside shooting, but as a point guard, you know, Clarkie's very effective around the rim with those little in-between shots you like so much.
Kevin, I love the arsenal he has, and every point guard needs to have those runners, floaters, flippers, I call them. You've got to have that. You're not always going to be able to get to the rim against such, you know, against bigger guys. And Steve also mentioned his good free throw percentage, so the more he can get himself to the line, the better for him and his team.
Eldon Brand's checked in for Al Horford. Atlanta's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, while hitting 1 of 5 attempts. The feed to Carroll. Uncovered. That one off the back iron and out.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. The defenders have to make sure they tag it.
The drive by LeBron. Andersen outside. He passes to Cole. Lets it go from deep. Battier kicks to LeBron. Clock at 6. Battier sets the pick for LeBron. Battier cannot hit. The Hawks trailing. Teague kicks to Carroll. Back to Teague. On the wing, Williams. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And Miami shooting just 39% in the second quarter. Allen for 3. There's the bucket. Good. Allen's got 14.
Well, as long as the threes keep dropping for him, he'll continue firing away.
And they are dropping for him. What a game he's having from deep.
Teague kicks to Millsap. Back to Teague. There's the pass to Carroll. The dish now to Millsap. Gets it to go. Millsap's got 4 this quarter.
Well, you just can't give them that kind of position in the post.
I'll tell you what, when he gets it in that tight, he's going to bury those.
And Cole kicks to Battier. Kicks it out to LeBron. It's rebounded by Teague. The Hawks trail by 3. Here's Carroll. Passes it to Williams. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
And the Hawks making a change here. Schroder's checked in. 1:02 left in the first half. LeBron outside. LeBron gets the screen from Battier. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And so here is Miami. 3-point lead. And Cole kicks to Battier. Drills the three-pointer. Battier's got 5 points so far.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
They better not make it 3 straight, because now all of a sudden you're looking at a hot streak.
Millsap a screen on Allen. Williams, that's a 2-pointer. And it's Miami with the rebound. Battier's got 4 rebounds in this game. Allen outside. LeBron outside. Heat moving the ball around. And Cole kicks to LeBron. LeBron left side. Let's go. 6 on the shot clock. Hits the front of the rim and out. Outside Williams. 1 second left. Good on the jump shot. Williams has got 8 here in the quarter. Second quarter ends in a tight one. Heat out front, leading by 4. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the...
Now, presented by Sprint.
Good to have you along, everyone. It's time now for the halftime report. Miami up on top against Atlanta. They've been a terror in transition.
The Sprint halftime report, presented by Sprint.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
You know, despite a bit of an apathetic fan base, the Hawks always seem to be pretty good at home. Won 25 of 41 last year and had a 44-38 overall record.
LeBron outside. Back to Bosh. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws. Nobody really seems to talk about it, Clark, but the Hawks have been absolutely dynamite here at home over the last half-decade. Steve, as a visitor, you know this. Very tough to get wins here.
That's why they call it the highlight factory, Kevin. I mean, this place can get rocking, and you think about some of the talent they've had here the last few years with Josh Smith, who's now in Detroit, but Al Horford, Jeff Teague, a lot of exciting players.
Dwayne Wade's checked in for Miami. Korver passes to Horford. Korver. Back to Horford. 6 to shoot. He feeds it to Korver. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Korver's got 11. The Heat leading by 4. Wade outside. Dishes it to LeBron. LeBron gets the screen from Bosh. And Haslem kicks to Bosh. Wade, he's guarded by Williams. And there's Dwayne Wade on the assist by Bosh. And it's 8 points for Dwayne Wade.
Tell you what, until this defense gets out and defends the three-point line, it's going to be a parade.
Yeah, we've already seen 3 in a row from out there.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Oh, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's with them.
Yeah, but you don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up, though, either.
Teague kicks to Horford. With the lead pass. Clock at 6. Pass to Korver. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Well, you know what they say, lose track of your man, and you'll find him at the rim. Well, you'll actually find this guy in the corner.
Yeah, you said it, more than found of those corner triples, isn't he? Hey, it's a high percentage shot. It's the shortest of the three-point shots you can take, and he's not the only one that likes it. Well, when the big three came together, they had a lot to deal with in the Southeast. I mean, a strong Orlando team and Atlanta, a team that could give them trouble, but at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, Southeast, no real match for the Heat.
Here's Haslem. Cannot hit. Good work defensively by Millsap.
That's one he knows he should have made.
He kicks to Horford. Feeds to Williams. Outside Teague. Korver. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got his 6th assist on the night. And that division title for the Heat was their 3rd in a row, 6th overall since 2004 when the division was born. Steve, helps when you go 15-1 against the other 4 teams in the Southeast.
Well, it also helps that Charlotte and Washington are in the Southeast, Kevin. But look, this is a team that dominated the rest of the league. So when they play in a weak division, you know they're going to completely dominate those teams.
Bosh hits the pick for Chalmers. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Chalmers has got 9 points.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Here's Teague, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
The Heat have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Pass to Chalmers. Haslem a screen on Teague. LeBron drives in. A steal. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes are gone. Shot by Williams. Again, the miss by Williams.
You know, Miami went to that smaller lineup last season, and a big change in that was having Bosh move over to the 5 spot. Not his natural position, but I thought he held his own both offensively and defensively playing in the middle.
John Jenkins checked in for Atlanta. The Hawks have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Teague against Chalmers. Teague dishes to Jenkins. To tie. Gets it to go. Jenkins got his second bucket tonight. And for Bosh, playing the center, Steve, he's giving up some weight on him.
But he's a very smart defender. He avoids fouls, and the way the league is these days, Kevin, most teams play smaller, and Bosh can normally find a center that he can guard without too much trouble. But there are a few matchups around the league that are a problem.
Well, they got the speed and the pressure of that Miami defense. You think they're able to compensate for any lack of size inside by using those other things.
Yeah, that's normally the case against, I would say, the vast majority of the league.
Just 5 on the clock. Teague for 3. And it's Haslem with the rebound. Haslem's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
A lot of noise coming from these fans. Pretty unhappy with that call.
Well, you know, we've got a lot of amateur officials in the crowd, and not one of them liked it.
And Jenkins kicks to Teague. Millsap left side. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. That's 10 points for Paul Millsap.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points, really. Nobody paid him any mind there.
Now Chalmers. He's got 11. Wade gets a screen from Haslem. Wade kicks to LeBron. From 6 away. LeBron with another miss.
And the defense did a pretty good job of closing off the middle once he got inside the lane.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Chalmers against Teague. He dishes it to Jenkins. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Miami leading by 5. Here's LeBron. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. LeBron's got 10 points in the game.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
Wade kicks to LeBron. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, LeBron James was probably his best season statistically a year ago. I don't think there's any question about it, guys. I mean, certainly it was his most efficient offensive season. I mean, he had career highs of 56% shooting from the floor and 41% from long range. I don't know if we've seen a player of his size put together those kinds of numbers with the types of shots that he takes. I mean, just absolutely stunning what he did in terms of his efficiency last season.
It's Williams with the drive.
Some really terrific numbers for Williams. He has 18 points and 2 steals. This is some performance we're witnessing out of him.
This is a night to remember for sure, guys.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Miami.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Battier comes in for LeBron. And it's Norris Cole in for Mario Chalmers. He hits both from the stripe.
Some great free throw shooting so far in this second half.
I think they should keep trying to initiate contact and get back to the line until they start missing from there. But as it is, they're perfect so far, so keep it up. Well, they ran a nice play there, Kevin, to set up the easy dunk.
Yeah, he got help from his teammate and ran his man right straight into the pick.
Yep, and that's the offensive player's job. Run him into the screen.
And it was a great pick, too, Clark. I mean, he may have lowered his shoulder a little bit, but he got him pretty clean.
And for LeBron James this season before last, he really focused on scoring in the post. You know, Steve, using his size and strength.
And we've seen his field goal percentage climb as a result. The low post work, I think the selection, too, shoots fewer three-pointers, but a higher percentage. So now, how do you guard the guy? He's got everything in the package. His shooting has been so good today, he may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Kicks it to Cole. Bosh, a screen on Williams. Allen for three. And again, Miami with the triple.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick three of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
Williams can't get it to go.
I'd love to see them impose their will a little bit more on the backboard. Usually that's a great way to take control of the game.
Well, they haven't been able to do that yet, but it's something they're certainly capable of.
And Jenkins kicks to Williams. The feed now to Horford. The dish to Jenkins. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Battier.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
Brand kicks to Horford. Another shot. Offensive rebound. Brand, good.
The defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
The pass to Wade. He passes it to Bosh, and the call will be against Al Horford. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
It's his fourth foul, and I'm sure he picked it up a little earlier than he would have liked.
Chris Andersen is checked in for Miami. LeBron comes in for Dwayne Wade. Battier, good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 7th assist in the game.
You know, it's not so much that the Heat score a lot of points, it's just that they score them in spurts. And it almost is a surprise when they end the possession without scoring or getting an easy shot. So good at spacing the floor and moving the ball.
Here's Teague. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Teague's got 4 points this quarter. And Clark, just as you said, the Heat just so efficient offensively. Made about half their shots they took on the year and ended up with the best shooting percentage, Steve, in the NBA.
Well, it was all about floor spacing and LeBron, Kevin. They put shooters everywhere, but LeBron and Wade would attack, and they had really good flow and movement with the ball. I think over time now, given this team 3 years now, it's one of the best offenses in the league. Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap up since the start of the second half. They're starting to find the range.
Steve, the lasers are starting to do their thing. That's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
The Hawks trail by 7. Outside Williams. Williams gets a screen from Millsap. Williams up on top. Defended by Allen. 5 on the clock. Williams passes to Jenkins. Goes up on the wing. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. The Heat leading by 7. LeBron outside. Passes it to Cole. Good ball movement here by Miami. They get the rebound. Here's Andersen. He feeds it to Cole. Dishes to LeBron. Allen outside. Pass to Battier. To the paint. Deflects the pass. A minute 50 left in the third. Outside Williams. It's hauled in by the Heat. They've led by as much as 10. The drive by LeBron. Battier outside. Miami no good on that time either. The Hawks trail by 7. Outside Teague. Oh, trying for it. Now it's Battier running. He can go all the way. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Teague kicks to Jenkins. 56 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Teague dishes to Millsap. And the rejection by Battier.
I'd like to see them go 2 for 1 here.
I would too. They need to make this a quick possession and a fruitful one too. How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
And glide. And glide. You got to glide in and reverse it home. So sweet.
Williams against Allen. Williams attacking. Jenkins feeds it to Millsap. Battier on him. Shot clock at 6. Williams kicks to Jenkins. Beyond the arc. Cole with the rebound. Cole's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Andersen passes to Allen. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. He kicks to Brandt. Wide open look. Shot is no good. From half court, no good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Heat lead by 13. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. The Hawks trail by 13. Teague sets a screen for Williams. And there's the call on Bosh. That's foul number 2 for him. Shane Battier is checked in for Miami. Horford with it. Pass to Williams. Wade with the block.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things. Hammer time! Wow. Hammer time!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Clark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
Here's Teague. He dishes it to Millsap.
You know, I love watching a guy like Paul Millsap play because he's so efficient in his movement, and he's crafty. He's able to score big numbers on guys much bigger than him.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Millsap. Both free throws good for Millsap. And here's Wade. Back to LeBron. He dishes it to Wade. Battier sets the pick for Wade. From the arc. And again, LeBron missing. And Millsap not quite 6'8", but he's got everything else. Motor, skill level, Steve IQ for the game.
Yeah, very well-rounded. His wingspan really helps defensively. He's led all power forwards in steals each of the last 3 seasons, so he really does a nice job defensively. Wade seems to be slowing down just a touch, and the difficulty as you get older when you're not a great jump shooter, which Wade is not, is that the defenses will back off you, and that's the big challenge now for Dwayne Wade, adjusting to that newer style of defense that he's going to be looking at.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. John Jenkins comes in for Lou Williams. And it's Schroder in for Jeff Teague. And Jenkins kicks to Horford. Picked by Horford. There's the feed to Korver. All alone. And that one's good. Korver's got 9 points here in the second half. And, Steve, you go back to the strong output for Dwayne Wade last season for the 4th time. In his career, he averaged over 20 points and 5 rebounds and 5 assists a game. Clark, one of only 4 players in the league last season to hit that mark.
And, Kevin, he led all shooting guards in player efficiency rating for the 5th consecutive season. Some might argue, but the numbers speak truth. He's the best shooting guard in the game.
Eldon Brand's checked in for Millsap.
Look at the free throw percentage. Unblemished since halftime, Clark. That's pretty nice.
I'd go farther than that, Steve. How about perfect?
We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. That's a 2 from Korver. And again, it's Atlanta. And it's the Heat with the ball. Now here's Wade. Allen kicks to LeBron. Back to Allen for the 3, and that one's good. Allen's got 22.
Up over 50% now from the floor with the way they've shot this half.
Yeah, that's a nice improvement. It's not a surprise to see them out in front with the way they have shot throughout the entire game, as a matter of fact. They've been very efficient offensively.
It's been a great day for them on the boards, Clark. That's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And, you know, from a number standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside. Another bucket in the paint, that's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Yeah, he's seen enough of this interior scoring that his defense is giving up. So the message during this timeout is to lock things up inside.
You know, sometimes a group can just get spaced out on defense. They're not connected and playing 5 as 1, and usually a timeout can help you refocus and recalibrate that defense.
And Jenkins kicks to Schroder. Here's Jenkins. The pass to Schroder. Now the dish to Jenkins. 5 to shoot. Kicks it to Korver from past the arc. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Millsap.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Passed away inside to Bosh and stolen by Horford. Here's Schroder. This is to Jenkins. Pass to Schroder. 6 to shoot. Horford with the screen on Wade. Here's Schroder. Miami grabs the miss. LeBron's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Allen for the 3. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. 25 points for Ray Allen.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
Schroder kicks to Korver. And it's blocked by Bosh.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
And their field goal percentage continues to climb. They've really shot the ball well here today so far.
Yeah, and it's all about quality shot selection, smart shot selection. They've been very patient on offense.
Gets it to go.
And that's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Easy buckets, guys, are best gotten in transition. The Hawks were very good in that department, and it's how they were able to be a playoff team even while losing the players that they did before last season.
Here's LeBron. Just one more assist, and he'll have the double-double.
I love the awareness he's shown in the half court tonight.
3 on 3. He feeds it to Horford. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Shots good by Williams. And back to the Hawks, would end up 3rd overall in fast break points. You know, Steve, as soon as they got a rebound, everyone knew to fill a lane, and they could certainly finish at the rim.
Well, they had a point guard who really loved to push the ball in Jeff Teague, so that seemed to be the right strategy for this club. Of course, they've gone through a lot of changes in the offseason. I think they're in a situation where they're trying to grow. They added Millsap, but this is more about the future than it is about the present.
Here's LeBron. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
This is what this team is all about right here. They're forcing their way inside and having a lot of success. That's their identity. They're a pounded inside team, and that's what they're showing us.
And Miami making a change here. Chalmers is checked in.
A lot of high hopes for what Lou Williams could do with a new team last year. They really started off quickly with Atlanta, had some good games, but eventually the season went down the drain with that knee injury in January.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Haslem, Millsap covering. And Haslem kicks to Chalmers. Bosh trying to free himself up. And there's Mario Chalmers on the assist by Haslem. Haslem's got his third assist on the night. And for Williams' quickness, a big part of his game. We'll see how the knee affects his game, Clark.
You know, it normally takes a year or so to get back to playing, 2 years to get back to 100%, but he's signed to a very cap-friendly contract, so Atlanta may be able to weather his loss until he's back to his old self.
Allen against Williams. And Chalmers kicks to LeBron. Back to Chalmers. Launches a three. And again, Miami with the triple.
I love his kind of mid to long range jump shot. It's a specialty of his, especially in catch and shoot situations.
Yeah, you're exactly right. He's a very skilled catch and shoot type of player. I mean, it adds a dangerous element to his game that he can make that jump shot.
Teague gets to Korver. The shot is off. Well, he'd go the other way with it. Feeds it to Allen. The kick out to LeBron. But they get it back.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
Williams with the ball, and Allen picks him up defensively. Allen against Williams. Back to Teague. He kicks it to Millsap. He's up against Bosh. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Haslem. To the inside. And Chalmers kicks to Bosh. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Dwayne Wade's checked in for the Heat. Here's Teague. He dishes it to Korver. Atlanta again missing. The Heat leading by 18. Chalmers passes to Haslem. Millsap with the steal. Teague dishes to Millsap. Here's Korver. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. It's going to be on Udonis Haslem. And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Miami's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Back to LeBron. He passes to Chalmers. Wade outside. Shot clock at 5. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Boy, what a half from the field they're having. They're going to extend that lead if they stay this hot.
Now they've taken it up another notch, Clark, looking very confident out there.
That free throw good from Wade. The Hawks trail by 19. Outside Williams. Offensive rebound. Here's Horford, who's back up. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Defense has been a little soft, allowing them some operating room inside here in the second half, and they're taking advantage of it, which is what they should do.
Well, you knew with no Joe Johnson in Atlanta anymore, there'd be extra shots to go around. Al Horford got a few of them, and with Johnson's departure, it's one of the reasons he had more field goal attempts than in any season of his career. That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Teague kicks to Williams. And there's the feed to Korver. He shoots again, and Horford finishes inside. Horford's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, they're doing a nice job, a really good job of getting second chances here. And that's a great way to cut into that lead. I mean, nothing is more demoralizing to a defense than putbacks.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Boy, that was a massive sequence of events there. Absolutely clutch defense to trigger the break.
And we've seen games decided on plays, Clark, just like that.
Effort and hustle plays often are big plays for a team.
Yeah, what a time to blow up a play and then turn it into a slam at the other end.
Steve, you talked about Horford scoring last season, upping his scoring rate. Clark over 17 points a game.
I really liked his efficiency, Kevin. Remained efficient even as he added to his point totals. He continues to be a very underrated jump shooter. Is a more physical player than he gets credit for being, and that mid-range stroke of his is something that is as good as anybody's in the league for his size.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, guys, Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team. He is not pleased with the score and implored them to try to make a push right now, saying, "We don't have time, fellas. If we can't make a dent soon, I'll have to pull the plug." Pretty blunt, Kevin. Back to you.
Korver passes to Teague. Makes the lead pass. LeBron with the block. Down low. And there's Dwayne Wade on the assist by Chalmers. And that's 23 points for Dwayne Wade. The Hawks trail by 15. Outside Teague. Pass to Williams. The dish to Millsap. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, Millsap, a great signing with the Hawks. 2-year deal, $19 million. You like the skill level, a guy who battles inside. And even when he's at a size disadvantage, he still seems to really prosper.
And he can't hit the second. And you look at the development for Paul Millsap. He's steadily improved as a passer, as a shooter. At the line, his overall game is upward.
He's even starting to shoot more threes these days.
Right.
Kevin. Yeah, he's undersized, but just knows how to use the rim to protect his finish. I think what I like best about him is just his constant energy. He's normally a really big threat from long range. Struggling right now, he might need to mix his game up a little bit.
Korver dishes to Millsap. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Wade. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Ray Allen, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. That free throw, no good.
You know, I don't get caught up in whether Horford is a power forward or center. All I know is he can ball. And his skill set allows him to be productive and consistent.
And Horford, a great combination of skill, Steve, and toughness.
Kevin, he's one of my favorite players in the league. Just such a high skill level, but tough. He rebounds, he defends well. He can guard either the power forward or center position. And a winner. Remember, he won 2 NCAA championships in Florida.
Just 2 to shoot. Pulls it up. LeBron with another miss. Atlanta's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the 4th. And the pass to Korver. Shoots the 3. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. The Heat shooting 57% in this 4th quarter. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Stolen by Schroder. Fast break, the Hawks. And it's sent back by Chalmers, and they're able to recover. And Carroll gets it to go. Now here's Andersen. Ray Allen is on the wing. The tray, and yes, sir, that one drops. Allen's got 30 points.
Well, guys, tonight they came in here and really dictated the terms of the engagement, which is very difficult to do as the visitor.
You're right. That's not usually the way things work in the NBA. It's a great win, and no question, it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were